to make a video today to talk about, I love talking about when I have conflicts or when I like something little pops up on my body, because it's just such a powerful reinforcement of the 5 biological laws and understanding your body. And so I have a couple of little things, and so I want to share with you the root psychobiological emotional root cause behind these tissue adaptations that I've noticed on my physical body. So which one do I want to do first? First, my throat. Yesterday, I made myself, it was really hot. It just gets really hot in the afternoon here, and I wanted something really refreshing. And so I took frozen raspberries and I squeezed like a whole lemon into a glass with ice, and I just kind of mashed it up, and it was just this lovely unsweetened lemonade. But I missed a couple seeds in the lemonade, and so when I got to the bottom, I was eating the raspberries and I crunched into a lemon seed, and I didn't like the texture. It was just kind of gross to me, and I kind of like gulped it down with the raspberries inadvertently, and I had just kind of a bleh, kind of yucky sort of feeling, like I wish I could have spit it out, or I wish I didn't swallow this thing that I swallowed. And so this morning, lo and behold, I have just a little tiny bit of a sore, little bit of a scratchy, dry throat. And that is because when I had that moment, I had this I can't swallow this conflict, my body eroded the upper 2/3 of the lining of my esophagus to make more space for me to either gulp this thing down or to spit it out, because that's what that biological program is designed to do. And so once I kind of got over it, once I was over this kind of gross feeling of wishing I hadn't swallowed this thing, wanting to spit it out, my body started the repair process. And so during the repair process, there is tissue reconstruction, and the body is restoring that lining that was eroded during the conflict. Thus, my little bit of a scratchy, sore throat. Not too much of like a cough, but just like a kind of clear your throat sort of situation. And so that's conflict number 1. Conflict number 2 is right here, a tiny little zit on my chest in an area that I don't normally have any breakouts or zits. And so it's there for a reason. And the reason is a feeling attacked or feeling soiled conflict, which is the root cause of all acne. And so when I'm thinking, okay, what was it that caused this feeling that I felt soiled or attacked? And it was because I recently kind of started up my running again, and so I've been running every day and in like midday noon sun heat, and so I'm expending energy and I'm also in the beating sun, and so I'm sweating a lot. And so like underneath my, I'll get just kind of like this sweaty puddle on my chest, and I think I just had a little bit of and I can remember the moment where I was just kind of like, gross, okay, yeah, I need to take a shower and rinse off. But I had a moment, and it was that moment that initiated the feeling soil conflict, which caused my body to proliferate additional dermis cells in this particular region. Then when I got over it, the body started decomposing those cells using bacteria, and that's where this little tiny kind of red pus bump came from. And so that's just, it's empowerment. That's what German New Medicine and understanding the 5 biological laws is all about. It's understanding your body, so realizing the cause of these conflicts and not perpetuating them, because a lot of people, myself included, in the past, before I knew this paradigm, I would cause more conflict in response to these conflicts. So let's say I started like picking at and wanting to pop this this little zit here. That can cause a feeling attacked conflict, which can cause literally a zit immediately next to this zit. If I am really frustrated and I just can't accept, like, oh, I've got things to do today and people to talk to, I can't have a sore throat for this. If I reinforce that conflict, I can create a can't swallow this situation conflict over the can't swallow conflict healing symptoms that I had from yesterday. And so that's where the work that I do in teaching you this paradigm and teaching you how to shift your perspective of symptoms, of, all sorts of different things. That's the amazing part, is that when you understand, you don't have to fear it, you don't have to resist it, you don't make it worse, you allow your body to do its thing. My body's going to do its thing. This sore throat's going to be there as long as it's going to be there. This little bump is going to be there as long as, and I'm in full acceptance of my body restoring and taking its time with this healing process. I don't add on top of it additional conflict. I don't start feeling bad about myself, and I'll start beating myself up because I'm experiencing symptoms. And so that is such a huge component, and something that we teach in the Resolve program is how you react, how you respond matters more than like what's going on right now. How are you reacting to the symptoms that you currently have? How are you reacting to the current life situations and emotional stuff in your life right now? So that was my little tidbit for today. I really am so excited about sharing GNM with more and more people, because I think that people just deserve to know, and if it resonates with you and it makes sense to you, dive into it, because it is truly a transformative type of paradigm shifting, change the way that you see the world, put you back in control, make you feel like you understand how your body works, not like your body's turning on you. You know, that's the big thing with the the rise of autoimmune disease. Like, so many people are so distrustful of their bodies. They think their body has turned on them and is screwing up, when what's happening is your body is responding to something going on in your life, in your perception, in your emotional life. Something happened to you that caught you off guard, that has shifted your focus, and your body is responding to this fearful state and is adapting. And so when you get this, it's just the most wonderful change of lenses. It just changes the way that you view things. So reach out to me if you want some clarity on this. I'm going to start doing kind of free 15-minute consultation calls, so that we can just chat about where you are, what's going on, your level of understanding of GNM, how much sense it makes to you, because really my goal is just to help set you free from fear, free from, chronic negative thinking, and give you options so that you can start consistently feeling better in your experience. Every single day you notice, oh, things have gotten better, things are getting better, I'm moving in a direction that I want to go, and I can feel it. And every day I feel more relaxed, more at ease, like more things are working out for me, and that just becomes your new steady state. And it's getting to that place of it's that steady state, so that you're not just kind of bouncing from problem to problem. You're really just expanding your consciousness and your ability to direct your focus, and that gives you the ability to mold your entire life experience. And that's when you really start tapping into like this being really, really fun, really enjoying yourself, and having wonderful expectations for the way things are going to get better. So yeah, like I said, reach out if you need anything, and I hope you found this helpful today.